Hey YouTube friends, we've got something super special today. Check out this 2012 Lexus LS600hl. Yes, it's a mouthful, but this is the most special Lexus sedan ever created. Extremely rare, beyond rare. Believe it or not, less than 30 of these were brought into the US in 2012. 2012 was the final year of this body style in the 600 hybrid long. That's what 600hl stands for. Most people don't even know this car exists. That's how cool, unique, and rare they are. But for us Toyota freaks out there, you know what you're looking at. You know what a unicorn this is. Little backstory, the LS sedan, I've always been such a huge fan of them. I've owned many from 1999, one of the first years they were out, to the second body style, which is like a 2002. I've had one of those. And then the 2012, this is the third generation body style. My personal favorite, and many Toyota enthusiasts say that this was the last great LS body style, 2012 being the last year. But Toyota just did a great job. I mean, they over-engineered the LS sedan. It did what Mercedes and BMW and Audi could not do. It gave reliability, low maintenance, good performance, not as much as the Germans, but you know what? They sacrificed for performance. They gave in reliability and dependability and low maintenance operating. So that's what the LS is all about. But 2008 was the first year that they offered the Lexus LS in a hybrid version. And the short story on it was essentially Toyota wanted to go after Mercedes and BMW as they were going into like the M category for BMW, AMG for Mercedes. They were pushing out V12s and they kind of got into the horsepower wars. So Lexus thought that they would throw their hat in the ring, but do it like Toyota does. The Prius had been such a hit. They basically took the Prius technology and amped it up on steroids and created this monster, which is the LS600hl. So it's a basic hybrid like a Prius, but it's got a 5.0 V8, which is pumping out tons of horsepower and torque. Then it's got the electric motor and battery system like a true hybrid does, putting out its own power too. So combined, you've got this magnificent beast, and it's giving you tons of horsepower, tons of low-end torque, good gas mileage. It didn't give as much horsepower as the V12s did, but it gave a lot better gas mileage. And all of this is in an all-wheel drive setup. Yes, all-wheel drive. So it's got super handling. It's just amazing that you could have this kind of power, this kind of handling, and still get, you know, on average around 25 miles per gallon. So again, Toyota just did it different. Nobody was doing this. Everybody was going after, you know, the V12s that were getting 10 miles per gallon. And, you know, this car is very close to as fast as a V12 S-Class or a V12 7 Series. But when I tell you, it's a much better car. I've owned a lot of S-Classes. I've owned some 7 Series, some A8Ls. By far, the LS is much better. Especially the 2012, this one, better interior, better quality, it's quieter, it's smoother, it's just a better vehicle, honestly. And this is such a rare one. So 2008, they sold 150 units. The Great Recession happened in 2009. They dropped it down to, I think, 70 or so. And by 2010, 2011, they were selling about 50 of these a year in the US. Big in Japan, big in Asia, but in the US, especially with the financial meltdown, it just was not a big seller. You couldn't pull those BMW and Mercedes buyers off of their, you know, V12s to get them into this. So 2012 was the last year of this body style, and they only brought 30 of these to the US. So Lexus literally only brought 30 2012 LS hybrid to the United States. So this is one of 30. I've been looking for a 2012 for a long time. I found this one, sold new in Beverly Hills, California, Beverly Hills Lexus. And then it was sold again by Beverly Hills Lexus as a certified pre-owned. It stayed in California its entire life, in the Calabasas area, and I'm the third owner of it. It has 84,000 miles, I think it is, 80-something thousand miles, and it literally is the nicest vehicle you will ever see with 80-something thousand miles. It looks like a brand new car still. It smells like a brand new car still. There's not a scratch, there's not a dent, there's not a ding. I had it professionally buffed and ceramic coated. It is the most glossy paint, like literally no imperfections on this vehicle. It is stunning, well kept. And again, the most fun to drive vehicle. I love these. I've always wanted one, and I had a friend who had a 2008. By the way, his has 260,000 miles, still going on the original battery, still runs great. He said he has had hardly any maintenance that he's had to do to the vehicle. So yeah, this one has a ton of life left in it. It being in California its entire life. Temperatures are consistent out there, so your battery is strong as can be. It's essentially still a brand new vehicle. So anywho, things they did 2011 and 2012, the final 2 years, they changed the grille. So they gave it a more modernized grille than the 2008, 9, and 10s. They put a digital dash in, which was high tech for 2012. S-Class didn't even have that yet. They didn't go to that until 2014. So Lexus did it first. Better technology in a Toyota, just saying. What else did they do? A couple other things. Oh, lane keep assist. So this was Toyota's first go at an auto steer feature. And you have to be on a highway. It's got to be very clearly marked with the lines, and it does it. It holds it well. The steering wheel steers. It's not what like Tesla has made now today, but again, this is 2012. This is, you know, a 13-year-old car. But this was 2012 was the year that they offered this new technology that Toyota was just kind of playing around with, and it was a good first go at auto steer, at the first autonomous type of technology. So yeah, this was it. This was kind of their test car for a lot of new tech, with the digital dash, with the full start-stop smart cruise control, with the auto steer. This is it, and it does it well. It's so funny when I bring this places, like I've actually had a valet guy ask me about it. You never see them. My friends have asked that don't know about it. Oh, is that a 2020? What year is that? When I say a 2012, they're blown away, because it really has got unique styling. It's modern, but it's classic at the same time. It's just really like, you know, the lights, they're, you know, LED, they turn very modern day, but the lines are very classic silhouette of a classic Lexus. So it really throws people off. They're like, what is that? What year is that? They don't know. I mean, you could tell somebody that this is, you know, a 2-year-old CPO car, and they would probably believe you. So I love vehicles like this because you never see them. And this one's just in immaculate condition. I mean, even the chrome exhaust surrounds they're not dirty, they're not gross. There's no scratches, there's no dents, there's no dings. The lights are clear. This is clearly a garage kept car. You would see, like, you know, ones that have sat outside, you see it right here first. That was kind of a known flaw in the Lexus thing, is they would, you know, wear out here, and here they would crack. The paint would go around the seams. Nope. Beverly Hills, Calabasas area, car its entire life, always kept inside. And another thing is, this car was over $130,000 when it was new. So in 2012, that's like, I mean, in today's money, this would be probably a $200,000 vehicle. It was just, you know, so high tech for the time. Anywho, put new Michelins on it, new tire pressure sensors, new brake sensors, new brake pads, and a new cabin air filter, and new fluids. That's all it needed. It's good to go. And again, I don't think you'll find another one for sale, but you for sure won't find another one for sale that's this nice, because again, there was only 30 of these brought to the United States in 2012. So you're looking at one of 30, the last year of this Gen 3 LS body style. And man, this one in Obsidian Black is just stunning. It's freaking gorgeous, and truly one of the most unique, cool, fun to drive, blow your mind vehicles I've ever owned. And it's just a sweet, sweet car. I absolutely love this vehicle. I can't say enough good things about it. And it's a shame it wasn't a bigger success. It just was a little too ahead of its time in my mind. But there you have it, a piece of Japanese automotive history right here. The 2012 Lexus LS600hl.